McEnelly 20-0 on the year. McEnelly riding a 35-match win streak into this battle for the title at 184. Both wrestlers tying up here in the center of the mat. McEnelly just really well put together. Hard to believe he's just a redshirt freshman. He is just rock solid. Starocci getting to the finals with an 18-1 technical fall in 4:54 over Donnell Washington of Indiana in the quarterfinals after receiving the first round bye by virtue of his number 1 seed. Then he beat Jackson Smith of Maryland by major decision 12-2 in the semifinals last night. Both wrestlers working in on one another here. Starocci trying to drive in on McEnelly. McEnelly fending him off here at the near side of the mat as we see it here at Welsh Ryan Arena. Both wrestlers exchange kind of half shots there. McEnelly also had a first round bye. Then he had a 22-6 technical fall over Shane Cartagena Walsh of Rutgers in the quarterfinals, and an 11-3 major decision over Edmund Ruth, the returning Big Ten champion for Illinois. Both wrestlers ear to ear here. Starocci driving in, McEnelly holding his own. Both wrestlers working their way back toward the center of the mat. Starocci trying to work back in here, circling slightly to the right. Cale Sanderson, Casey Cunningham, and trainer Dan Monthly in the corner here for Starocci. McEnelly's in on a good single leg. He's got the right leg. He pounces behind, and Max McEnelly takes a 3-0 lead. Starocci is up and out for the escape. It's a 3-1 lead for McEnelly. That's the first takedown given up by Starocci this season. Starocci with 64 takedowns of his own. He works in here on McEnelly. Has McEnelly backing up at the edge of the mat, driving in up under the arms. They go off the edge and will come back to the center, still neutral. 3-1, McEnelly with the lead. Back in the center, both wrestlers tying up here. Will break apart. 30 seconds left here in the first. And they are battling. A lot of hand fighting here. Starocci trying to work his way in. Lines up a leg attack here. Drops in on the legs. Now loses them. McEnelly with good heavy hips. Gets out of that. 8 seconds left here in the period. Starocci working back in here on McEnelly at the edge of the mat. And the period will end. We'll go to the second. The Minnesota fans and wrestlers to the far end of the arena applauding the efforts here of McEnelly, and why not? Terrific first period. He leads at 3-1 over the 4-time national champion for Penn State, Carter Starocci. Starocci with the choice. Takes bottom to start the second. Starocci injury defaulted his way out of the Big Ten tournament last year. He is 11-3 all-time at the Big Ten championships, but again, that includes the 2 injury default losses. He's up and out here for the escape, and he pulls to within a point, trailing 3-2 to the talented redshirt freshman for Minnesota, Max McEnelly. Both wrestlers in the center of the mat now. Tying up. Circling slightly to the right here is Starocci. Starocci trying to work back in on the legs. Now McEnelly shoots in. Starocci sprawls back. Starocci now pulling in on the head of McEnelly. Both wrestlers continuing to battle here in the center. Starocci takes a couple of steps forward. Hand fighting now on the left side of Starocci, right side of McEnelly. They continue to battle here. Starocci trying to create an opportunity. Working back in here on McEnelly. McEnelly trying to tie up here on the head of Starocci. Starocci lines up a shot. He's in on a head outside single on the left leg. trying to pull in on that leg at the edge of the mat. McEnelly trying to scoot off, and Starocci trying to pull him back in toward the center. Reaches across now, looking for the far leg. He has it. It's a takedown for Starocci at the edge. Carter Starocci takes a 5-3 lead. Challenge brick thrown by Brandon Eggum and Minnesota. And they're going to confirm the takedown call, so it is a 5-3 lead for Starocci. And we're back in the center of the mat with Starocci setting up on the right elbow. McEnelly trying to scramble out of there. Starocci locking in around the midsection. McEnelly at the edge trying to get out, cannot. He'll come back to the center. 33 seconds left here in period 2. Starocci now leading 5-3. Starocci will set up on the right elbow. And McEnelly trying to stand, gets the hips away. Starocci drives back through, though, and maintains control. Starocci just determined to not give up the escape there, and he maintains control here at the edge. Now they go off the edge with 17 seconds left here in period 2. Starocci leading 5-3. 12 seconds in riding time advantage for Starocci. 17 seconds left here in the second period. This is the Big Ten title bout at 184. Starocci setting up on the right elbow. Starocci coming up under that right arm. McEnelly working up off of his right knee, getting to his feet for a moment. Looked like he was going to get out, and now he does get his hips away, and he's out for the escape with 4 seconds left. Boy, that is really good work by McEnelly. Just a really determined effort by the redshirt freshman for Minnesota. We go to the third. Starocci is in a battle. It's a 5-4 lead for the 6th-year senior from Erie. McEnelly with the choice, and he will take bottom. 25 seconds of riding time advantage for Starocci as we start the period. Starocci setting up on the right elbow. On the whistle, here comes McEnelly trying to work his way out. Starocci trying to hang on around the waist, cannot. McEnelly is quickly out for the escape that ties this bout at 5. Starocci trying to work in here. Both wrestlers back to the center of the mat. Tapping at the head here now is Starocci reaching in. McEnelly with a collar tie. Starocci trying to tie up with hand control. Looks like Gabe Arnold is going to win a 4-3 decision for 5th place over Silas Allred. Meanwhile, trying to drive in here is Starocci. Both wrestlers in the center of the mat. Continuing to work. Starocci now with the collar tie, driving forward here on McEnelly. We're down to 1 minute left to wrestle in the third. It's a 5-5 bout. Starocci and McEnelly continuing to work. Starocci trying to drive in here on the near side of the mat. 40 seconds left. McEnelly posting up here. Starocci trying to drop down on the legs. McEnelly sprawls out of the way, and off the mat they go with a stall warning issued against Max McEnelly. First warning. 29 seconds left here in the third. Starocci and McEnelly tied 5-5. Edmund Ruth leading 4-2 in the third place bout over Jackson Smith of Maryland. Starocci circling to the left. Down to 15 seconds left here in the third. Starocci trying to work in. Both wrestlers continuing to circle here, and we are going to go to sudden victory in the Big Ten title bout here at 184. Starocci and McEnelly. First pointer points wins it here. 2 minutes on the clock. Both wrestlers tying up. Hand fighting, they break apart. Starocci circling to the right. Starocci taps at the head. McEnelly lowers his level. Both wrestlers looking for that one opportunity here to clinch a winning takedown. McEnelly again lowers his level. Starocci tapping at the head, trying to create an opportunity here. We are down to 1:20 remaining in the sudden victory period. They continue to battle here in the center of the mat. Circling to the right here is Starocci. Starocci trying to pull in here on the head. Now McEnelly returning the favor. Both wrestlers battling here. Starocci driving in. McEnelly takes a couple of steps forward, drops down, looking for a leg. Now Starocci shoots in. Can't find the legs of McEnelly. Both wrestlers tying up here with 45 seconds left in the third. McEnelly again, a half shot. Clamping down on the head there was Starocci. Starocci now trying to shoot, and McEnelly fends him off. Down to 30 seconds left here in sudden victory. 5-5. Starocci and McEnelly battling. Starocci tries to shoot in on the legs. McEnelly tries to shoot in. Starocci circles behind and gets the takedown for the win. Carter Starocci gets the takedown and wins it 8-5 in sudden victory. He gets the takedown with 21 seconds left in the sudden victory period. And Starocci joins Levi Haynes as a 3-time Big Ten champion for Penn State. He will look to become a 5-time national champion in Philadelphia.